I wanted to pose a question. Do you recognize or realize how much weight you are carrying? How much pressure you are placing on your heart by continuing to hold on to people, places, and things that are literally killing you? Oftentimes, we as human beings want to be loved and we project our needs off on other people, and we desire from them what it is that we feel we are missing. And this stems from the experiences and environments and expectations that are placed on us when we are children, that form and develop and condition us to be who we are required to be to survive in the environments that we are in. And oftentimes we as human beings, spiritual beings having a human experience, we don't recognize the weight of what it is that we're carrying, the roles and responsibilities, the mental pressure, the emotional pressure, the relational pressure. We go throughout life trying to live up to societal norms, trying to live up to the expectations that our grandparents and our parents and our partners and our co-workers and teachers have placed on us. But do we ever take the time to process what it is that we are feeling, what it is that we are thinking, and what it is that we dream or desire to have in life? What I recognized at a point in my life about 8 years ago is I was living a life not that I desired, but that people had conditioned me to believe I needed. So I was seeking after this white picket fence and this husband and these children and this ideal job. And I just wanted all of these things that I was told throughout my life are symbols of success, symbols of authority, symbols of arriving at some place. And I was literally killing myself trying to catch this American dream, trying to hustle my way into people's heart, serving my way into sickness. And what ended up happening is I ended up having to have major surgery. And after I had the major surgery, I literally was on the doorstep of death. Crying out to God, trying to figure out why. And that was the question I kept asking. Why me? Why me? Why me? But I thank God that I didn't stop at the question, why me? Because asking the question, why me? Pushed me further into God's presence. And in getting into God's presence, I kept hearing, why not you? And I didn't understand it. And it made me feel like crap. So I literally took the time that was necessary to just sit in silence because I was so confused. I'm like, how can a God who says he loves me, the God that I serve each and every day, say, why not me? Why would he want me to hurt like this? Why would he want me to experience this pain? Why would he want me to go without this, and that? You know what I mean? Like, those were all the questions that went through my head. But what I didn't recognize at the time is nothing was happening to me. It was happening for me. So why not me? Why not allow my situations and circumstances to draw me closer to God, to give me a desire to understand why I felt God was treating me like this? And in my searching, I went from having a religion, which is basically rituals and traditions that I was following for the sake of being a part of a group called quote unquote Christians. But what I recognized is I had found Jesus as my savior, but I hadn't surrendered to him as my Lord. I hadn't fully given my life over to him during the sanctification process. And even now, God is still revealing areas in my life that he does not have full access to. So although you may be a Christian, although you may have served God all of your life, some of your life, or you just found him in life, there is a process called a faith walk that we all must go through. And we go from glory to glory, and we literally have to live in a state of surrender and submission every single day, because we have lived this life for so long according to the world standard that oftentimes we don't recognize when we are operating in the carnal, as opposed to the spiritual. And it's what they call, quote unquote, the drift, when we slowly participate into habits that are not Christ-like, because it's familiar to us, because that's what we were conditioned to do. So we fall back into those habits, and we fall back into those addictions and rituals and things of that sort. So because all of this was going on in my life, I was like, okay, God, I need your help. And I cried out to God. Little did I know that my life would be completely uprooted, and that the entire bottom would fall out before I found, excuse me, any type of relief. So that drove me to keep a journal. And just recently in 2021, I joined a group of beautiful Black Bible-believing women, and it was called Healing Unto Wholeness, the Anthology. And through that group, we created a covenant sister circle through Cassandra Lenore and excuse me, C. Lenore Publishing. And we spent a whole year, it was 8 of us, me and 7 other beautiful women, writing our truth, breaking our silence, and sharing our deepest, darkest secrets. So the book Healing Unto Wholeness is a journey of 8 women who have surrendered their testimonies over to God to share with other women, to allow them to know that they are not alone, to allow you to know that you are not alone, and to give structure and divine strategy to those who are in similar or the same situations, so that they too can make their way to the light from the darkness. And in the book Healing Unto Wholeness, like I said, my chapter is about relationships, and I share my journey of growth and self-discovery, and how God just transformed my life through his word, through his presence, and through daily disciplines that changed the trajectory of my life. So if you find yourself serving yourself into sickness, if you find yourself stuck and parked at your pain, if you find yourself tripped up from your trauma, I challenge you to go to my website, DebbiePopeWilliams.com, or you can go to any of my social media pages at Debbie Pope Williams on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Click the link in my bio, or like I said, visit my website and purchase my book, Healing Unto Wholeness. I guarantee you, your life will be forever changed. You will find healing, you will find hope, and you will find a plan to guide you on your journey of healing and self-discovery. Thank you guys for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, follow my pages, subscribe to my email list, and stay connected. Come grow with me. I am looking to build a community of like-minded believers who are not afraid to live a life that exemplifies Christ, to be courageous in their lifestyle, and to share their faith unapologetically so each of you can show up in the world healed, whole, and authentically you. I love you guys, and I hope to see you soon. Be blessed and be well.